Hey everybody, it's me Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz. Strengthen up your aura just like Goku. Balance out psychologically and emotionally. Strengthen your brain and heart coherence. Get yourself a plant-based diet going and nurture yourself right back into life. We are herbivores and vibrational beings. Get with alkalinity, balance out your body's pH level and generate some static electricity. Send me some love. Telepathically set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to Great Days. Now today I got an astrological video, I got an astrological read, a very significant one, a very special one, because I actually have a correspondence or a connection to this sign, which is Gemini. So I am basically just going to do my best on giving this astrological read and make it as simple and fun and understandable for you and clarify everything up. So without further ado, today's video is the sun in Gemini. Now, let's get right into it. When the sun enters Gemini, it brings in a whole new astrological energy to the atmosphere. So every time the sun shifts in and out of a different zodiac or a constellation, it actually completely changes the entire solar system, because all of the planets orbit the sun. So when the sun is bringing in that energy from whatever constellation it is in, the entirety of the solar system is affected. So the sun actually represents, if you do not know, it represents self-expression, our individual egos, and the basic drives of these areas in our life. So the sun brings in energy that amplifies us individually and everything to be in a high state of yang, which is a dynamic action, a very fieriness, a very passionate nature. And this often is represented by our self-expression in nature, the will that I have to express myself is coming from the sun, or the energy that I have to express myself comes from the sun. Now, with the sun in Gemini, it brings me to express myself and my individuality or my ego with the energy of Gemini, or the characteristics of Gemini, which, if you do not know, are basically very lightheartedness, charm, intellectuality or intelligence, high intelligence, high communication, high sociability, very hip in nature, high in status. Okay, let me see, they are very mischievous. Okay, they are very, very childlike, like I said. They They are very witty. They are very wise. They are very great at teaching, and they are also great at learning and listening. They are very scattered in nature, meaning they throw their energy or the sun's energy. They use this energy to basically put it into various different activities because they are very multitasking in nature, or they multitask in nature, or they like to spread their knowledges, or they bring in knowledges from various different areas in life. They don't completely focus in one point. They spread out more, okay? And this is a good amount of characteristics of a Gemini, okay? Gemini is symbolized by twins, okay? And in Greek mythology, it is actually Castor and Pollux, which are twins, and which are actually very high in status in the Greek mythology. They are born of a king and a queen, or a queen, and Pollux was born from Zeus as the father, and Castor was born from a king. So Pollux is actually a demigod, and the other one, Castor, is actually a very high status individual. So these are actually constellations, or Castor and Pollux are actually a constellation, and Castor has 2 companion stars, and Pollux has a very, very large planet that orbits its star. Okay, I might be a little off, but it's something like that. I don't know if it's a planet that revolves around Castor or Pollux, but it's something like that. Okay, they're symbolized by the twins, and you always see one of the twins white, and you always see one of the twins black, because one represents the shadow or the innate nature of your individuality, and the other symbolizes your mask or your exteriorized persona that you like to take within the world. Alright? And that is getting into a little bit of the symbology of Castor and Pollux, or Gemini. Okay? Gemini is also constituted by the element of air, or dictated by the element of air. And air actually is very analytical in nature, which you see in Geminis. Very analytical, very intelligent, intellectual, always breaking things down, you know. They are everywhere. Air is very sociable in nature. It is very communicative. This is why you always see Geminis talking to everybody and friendly with everybody. Okay, air is also highly spread out, just like a Gemini's energies. All right, and it is attaining to, I believe, the alpha states of the brainwaves. Okay, and it is, or Gemini is mental in nature. This is why a Gemini is highly intellectual and very knowledgeable in most of its areas of life. Okay, it is electrical as well. So mental in nature, electrical. It is masculine, meaning it is naturally exteriorized, and it is more left-brainedness, or left-brained, and it is more linear instead of circular. Okay, so you can apply all this to the basic energies that we will be within during this time of the sun in Gemini, set on May 21st and will last until June 21st. So all throughout this month, the sun is going to be in Gemini, and this is going to astrologically affect the atmosphere to bring in a heightened element of air. So we will probably all throughout this month, we will most likely all throughout this month be psychologically communicating to each other, unconscious or conscious, okay? And we will carry out our thought waves through the airwaves a lot throughout this month as well. I am actually a Gemini myself, so you can break down my personality and you can actually get some of your own unique insights on Gemini from your perspective or your individuality. Okay, so the sun should actually have everybody amplified in a self-expression that is basically fitting to a Gemini's traits more often. Even if you aren't a Gemini, you should be doing things very subtly depending on your astrological sun sign that is closer to a Gemini or that is gravitating towards a Gemini. Possibly like there will be heightened communication all throughout this month. There will be a lot of that dual personality as well. Gemini is known for that dualistic nature. It is the first sign that brings in the dualistic nature, which can manifest or basically show itself throughout this month as things like secrecy or even deceptiveness or even mischievous natures between two people, okay? Or maybe things that are being kept unconscious between two people that needs to be made conscious. That is a perfect example of a Sun Gemini energy. All right, it's very easy to understand. There really is no way to misunderstand it. It's all just intuition, or you can use your analytical side of you to break it down. All right, let me see. You can also understand that air is made up geometrically by a octahedral. So there is 5 platonic solids, which I will do another video on later when I start to teach this, okay? But air is actually made up geometrically of an octahedral. So if you basically visualize an octahedral during this time of the sun in Gemini, you will be amplifying the elements of air for yourself, and you can most definitely and intelligently communicate over the airwaves with your thought waves. All right, and that is a fact. That is a Gemini trait. Okay, like I said, Geminis are very mischievous, so you'll probably see a lot of mischievousness manifesting throughout your personal relationships and your social situations. You will see possibly deceptiveness. You will see a lot of dark nature as well, but it is always contained right under that mask, or that more surface level Gemini, which is more charm in nature and which is more childlike and very cheery, very sociable. Okay, what else? Gemini, the sun in Gemini. Like I said, it's very simple to understand. Gemini is a great teacher, so simplification is the best way to teach something, because when you understand something simply, you can explain it simply. And Gemini is also a great learner as well. They are very, very quick learners. Okay, so all throughout this month, if you are looking to learn some new expressing what you had just learned very, very quickly, like it was magic. So I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the astrological read. Subscribe over here to the left of me. Drop a like on this video to the right of me and enjoy it. Generate some static electricity from your ethereal body. It needs to be realized and strengthened for the collective rise in vibration. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your afternoon. I love you, and peace out.